Oh, I'm excited. The guys seem super excited to learn and work and get better. Everybody's just trying to learn. The installation stacked on them today, so they had to persevere through trying to slow the game down through the installation.
How quickly do you think your guys can catch on to the new system and be good at it once you get to the fall?
That's all relative to so many things, right? Relative to good at it, to the personnel that you have, the personnel, how it looks as it relates to your opponent. So I can't begin to prognosticate that. Everybody's trying hard. I'll tell you this, everybody's going to get better every day. So wherever they're at, wherever the coaches are at, wherever I'm at, wherever the players are at, Coach Riley's charge is that everybody improves, and everybody's going to improve.
What do you think when you looked on the last 6 weeks at the personnel and kind of how it fit? I mean, what were your first impressions of what you have here?
Yeah, excited. I think it fits well. The guys are surely physically adept at doing the jobs we're going to ask them to do. There's enough brain power and fast action through diagnosis. I mean, that's not going to be a limitation. They look like they got a lot of conditioning built up where they're going to be able to go hard, long, and I'm pleased with the tangible skill of the defensive players. We can definitely get our work done.
When you take over a new group of assistant coaches, what was your approach in talking to those guys?
Communication, clarity of communication. If people don't know exactly what to do, they won't cut it loose. A lot of time together. We spent a lot of time together. People aren't off collecting information and off on their own. We're in the room together. We're kicking the tires on things. I've been able to get a lot of really good ideas and information from the other staffers to help take this defense to another step.
Philosophically, how much is it? Hey, this is a non-negotiable for me. I've got to have this way and this part over here, hey, you do it the way you got to do it. How much of what's the balance?
Well, I think it depends on who you're talking to. If Coach Riley's talking, it's non-negotiable, right? He tells us what we want done and we do it just like he wants it. And as it relates to the defense, I think that there's a particular system that I've built, that I've worked in, that I've created, that there are things that I've experienced through positive and negative. You learn more lessons from getting victimized than not. So I've learned some lessons that they wouldn't have to learn. But then also, there's a lot of brain power in that room. There's a lot of great thinkers, and we've already created some great ideas on even just little ways to say things that are catchy. So we're definitely coming together and taking this system to a next step.
You know Bob in a long time. What made you want him to be a part of this right now?
You look at the defensive staff, and you see a lot of energy. You see a lot of activity on the field. You see a lot of gusto, and a nice blend would have been another guy that now he's been doing this for over 40 years. So it's kind of an encyclopedia of knowledge. Somebody that you can play devil's advocate with, that has this wealth of experience to kind of balance the room and offset it so it's not so heavily tilted in one particular area.
Is he a good sounding board for you since you have such an extensive relationship?
Better than good, and I'm not so sure it's my relationship with him. I think the man's a consummate professional. He's one of the toughest people I've ever met, and I think no matter who it was, that he would be communicating as the sounding board and be a wonderful resource there.
You got some guys on the defensive line that are obviously going through a big change this offseason. Has that transition maybe been going the way that you hope, especially in spots like nose guard?
Absolutely. I'm not disappointed in any way. Everybody's trying as hard as they can possibly try, and in that, I'm pleased. So, like I said, there's not a defensive lineman that's not going to be able to do the work we're going to ask them to do, and they're getting better. They get better every day.
Anything else, Coach?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, clean.
Easy.
Okay,
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it.